Okay, all packed and ready to go. Our luggage is already on the speedboat and we are leaving the Two Seasons in Coron. This place will be missed. Yesterday I had the most chill day so far. We literally spent the whole day on the beach from sunrise to sunset. First we went to that island over there. It was so beautiful, and spent like all the morning at lunch there, and then came back and just chilled on this beach. Like, it couldn't be any more perfect than that. I even got a really nice workout. There's a decent little gym here with a beautiful view, and lots of lobster whilst I was here. That's the the signature dish. So definitely like one of the most perfect days so far. But now we're going to Cebu. We are gonna actually take the speedboat to the airport, fly to Manila, and then from Manila fly to Cebu. So there are no direct flights, and to be fair, I wasn't prepared for another like long boat ride. I mean, today the sea is quite flat. Not like last time when we went from El Nido to Coron. It was like a bit of a nightmare. It was supposed to take 3 hours, instead it took 6, and it was so rough. Today is beautiful, so the boat ride should be smooth. All right, let's go. We are at the beautiful Coron terminal, and we've been stuck here for a couple of hours. The flight was delayed, and it's really boiling in here. I've just been stuffing my face with bananas and cashew because the only decent food that I could find, because everything has either too much salt or mayo. I can't stand mayo. So finally the plane has landed, and hopefully we'll be boarding soon and flying off to Cebu. People are all lining up, but just sitting here waiting for everyone to be boarded. Because we are smart! Yes, yes! We're here at the Crimson. We just arrived. It's been quite a hectic trip, but we made it. Unfortunately, it's very cloudy / rainy. But we know how to fill up the day when the weather is like that, right? We have a gym here.
Yeah.
Ta-da! Good morning from the Crimson Hotel. We just had breakfast and we are ready to set off. Today we're very lucky. It's actually really sunny. So it's perfect day for our boat tour. We're gonna see some of the islands around here. We're gonna leave from Mactan, which is this island off Cebu, and then check out some other islands. I'm looking forward to that very much. So we'll see how it is. Hopefully it won't rain. I received the weather forecast this morning at my door, and it didn't say what it actually was going to be like. I guess here at the tropics weather is quite unpredictable. But we've been lucky. I was worried last night because it was really cloudy. But here we are. Let's go. Check this boat out. It's so cool. It's like bean bags, beds, couches. Something tells me this is gonna be a good day. I love it already. was incredible. This is definitely the best snorkeling spot I've ever been to. And the variety of the different species of fish and corals is just unbelievable. Like everywhere you look you see something different, like all the different colors, shapes. Amazing. I'm still amazed. We're in Pandanon Island, and it looks like it's inhabited. You see some like a small village of huts. So let's check out what the big deal is about. So in this tiny island, not only there's like a local community living here, but there is this whole setup of cabanas for picnics. And we're literally surrounded by Korean tourists. Lots of Korean girls actually, with very pale skin. I don't know how, with this scorching sun. That's why you travel, to always see new and surprising things. So if this is a sample, a significant sample of the Korean population, we apply some statistic rules, I can infer that if I went to Korea, everybody was staring at me. Okay, last day at the Crimson. We are about to leave. It's 8 in the morning. Our car is here and we're gonna get the boat to Bohol. It's been a good stay, even though short. And I feel like always, I'm gonna miss this place every time I leave. But, you know, we have still more destinations ahead, still more places to explore, so you know, never sad about leaving. Good. Let's check out what's in the day for us. We have just landed in Tagbilaran on the island of Bohol. The boat trip was very smooth this time, which is a plus. This time the theme of the boat trip, was not gory fantasy medieval films, but violent sort of spy films, like Hitman inspired. So people chopping each other's arms off, things like that. But luckily nobody vomiting, so pleasant trip overall. Finally we're here, we're waiting for the car from the Hanan resort. They're picking us up and we'll be staying there for 3 nights. I'm very excited to get some downtime today. I hope they have a good gym because it's raining, so I need to fill up the afternoon somehow. Other than eating, which I'm definitely gonna do because I'm really hungry. Alright. Alright, just arrived at the room. We are at the Hanan resort in Bohol. Cute elephant waiting for me on the bed. It's pretty sweet actually. You can see the pool, this massive pool right from the window. I could almost jump from here into the pool, from the balcony. There's a balcony. Yes. Also, and then you can see the bathroom from the bed actually. It's a big window. I'm actually quite tired, so I'm gonna have a nap now. I'm gonna check out the beach later. Okay, I am on my way to the Chocolate Hills, and we just stopped quickly here in this place, which looks so surreal right now with all these trees that have such straight trunks and all these leaves falling down in the sun. It's really magical. And actually they've just told me this is a man-made forest, which essentially means that each one of these trees was actually planted by a kid, really. In the 50s there was this huge school program that required each kid to plant a tree before they graduate, and this is the result now. How beautiful. Next stop, the Tarsiers. I'm very much looking forward to seeing the tiny little primates. Well, let's go there. Still very cute. They're like a hybrid between a monkey and a little alien. But look at the tiny little finger, and they have huge eyes, which makes them even more funny when they're about to fall asleep and they slowly close their eyes. And then they open it again. Someone is bothering them, taking pictures.
Along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest.
Okay, so after the Tarsiers, which we managed to see, actually lots of them, considering that in that reserve they only had 100. We must have seen like 6, 7 of them. It was really easy to spot them actually, because next to each one of them there was an ate standing. An ate being an older sister. But anyway, now we are here at the Chocolate Hills development, and there is a viewing deck up there, and from there we can actually see these famous hills and see what it's all about. I don't even know why they're called Chocolate Hills. Is it because cacao? Is that so? There's no chocolate like trees growing. Shame.
Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song.
So we're here on the top. There's a very nice viewing deck. As I said before, they're called Chocolate Hills not because actual cacao trees grow. I mean, my source was quite unreliable, to be fair, so don't take my word on it for it. But apparently in the rainy seasons everything gets brown. That's what I've been doing.
I don't wanna miss a beat.
Okay, Chocolate Hills. We're gonna explore them after viewing them from the deck. It was too tempting, so we're gonna get these ATVs. We're gonna ride around for a bit with these very unsafe helmets. But whatever, let's do it. Amazing! Look how cute this school is. They have like a small botanical garden. They grow their own vegetables. Amazing. Who would expect a school to be here in the middle of the Chocolate Hills? Awesome.
Life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. shadow turns to sun rays, and on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
Right, finally some downtime at the beach, at the Hanan Resort. We're just chilling here. Today's been a very hot day. Finally the sun is down. Well, not completely, but here on this beach at least. So we can enjoy some of the breeze. There are actually lots of people here. Still many Koreans. Like, I'm surprised by the number of Koreans. Tomorrow we're gonna do some island hopping. I'm really looking forward to that. It's a nice getaway. Good morning. This is our island hopping tour of Bohol. So we just got on this boat, which is kind of tiny. Let's say it's cozy. Not to say anything else. It's just we were spoiled with the other big and large boat that we got in Cebu with all the bean bags and everything. But anyway, the weather is great, and I'm very much looking forward to some island time. Here at the resort, the beach is okay. Gets quite crowded. Not yet, but when the Koreans will wake up, we will be far away on an island and safe from the whoa and oppa. Okay, so let's check it out. This island hopping tour has been kind of weird so far. It started off with that sort of tiny outrigger boat being so noisy. Like, there was a serious problem with the engine, or like a complete lack of exhaust pipe, I think. So I felt like my ears were gonna pop and my brain was gonna get damaged. So we arrived to this island and it was super crowded. Like, there were like hundreds of outrigger boats and people attempting to do snorkeling. We didn't really like it, so we asked the kuya to take us to a quieter place with fewer people, and it seemed impossible that such a thing existed here. Here is quite a touristy area, so I figured if there is a place where you can access with a boat, there would be people. But surely enough, they found a place and we ended up in this island. As you can see behind me, there are some statues of, I think that's supposedly Jesus and his disciples. And I don't know what kind of event is that. What is it? Someone getting baptized, maybe. Very realistic statues. Behind me, in front of me actually, there's a shrine of Padre Pio. Saint Pio. And it's kind of funny because in this shrine there is a mass every 23rd of the month at 10 AM, and surely enough it's 10 AM now and it's the 23rd. What are the odds? So there's like a mass going on the speaker and this golden statue of Saint Pio, and no people around other than very few locals. But at least it's quiet. I'm not gonna complain. It's peace and Padre Pio. Okay, this morning on our boat tour, I actually fell asleep in the sun and I got like so kind of burnt. I'm all red, as you can see. But luckily, they have at this spa, the hotel, they have this aloe wrap and scrub, so hopefully they'll manage to re-moisturize my skin. So I'm very excited for this treatment. I never had it before. Let's get a treat. That's it, people. That's the last flight. Going back to Manila, which puts an end to my hopping around the islands of the Philippines. It's been great. We just left the Hanan resort after like 2-3 days, really chilled. We visited the inland of Bohol, which I really loved actually. So after Manila, one night there and then flying back to London. I'll definitely miss this place and I'm definitely looking forward to coming back.